Mike, thank you. As we mentioned earlier in the newscast, Bills linebacker Von Miller is accused of assaulting his pregnant girlfriend in Dallas. And joining us now to talk about domestic violence resources here in Western New York and more is the CEO of the Family Justice Center, Catherine Miles Kanya, and Operations Director Ava Thomas. Catherine, we'll start with you. This is very difficult for domestic violence survivors to hear about. It's hard to avoid, too, this news for people who are struggling with this. Tell me, tell me a little bit about that and what domestic violence survivors can do to protect themselves right now.
Sure. So I think it should be noted that high-profile allegations can be extremely triggering and deeply upsetting to those who are experiencing domestic violence. It's up for public consumption. It spurs a lot of conversation. So we take a focus on what is important for the victim, for someone who is experiencing domestic violence, to be able to overcome not only their own situation, but the situation that's unfolding in public view in front of them.
Eva, you had a comment when we were talking earlier. There are a lot of commenters on social media posts. Those comments can be difficult to read through as well.
Yes, absolutely. Survivors are hearing and seeing themselves in these stories. They're listening to and reading comments and understanding, okay, this is how this person actually feels. And oftentimes, survivors aren't known. We don't know who a survivor is. It can happen to anyone and be anyone. And so it's really important for us to get the message of our agency out there and really pull into focus that you can, heal and move on and be on this safe journey. And we're an agency that can assist with that.
Let's talk about what you guys do, the Family Justice Center. Who you help, what you do, Catherine.
So we are sort of an all-in-one inclusive organization. Oftentimes people who are experiencing domestic violence encounter a fragmented, broken system in terms of trying to navigate support and resources. So if you come to the Family Justice Center, we have advocates that are on site, we have client living rooms, we have a full-time petition writer, we have a full-time nurse that can assess injuries and such. But really it is to empower victims who really are making sort of this brave and bold choice to come forward saying, I am experiencing this, I need support, and we can do all of it, most of it, all under one roof.
That's amazing.
It is amazing. It is amazing. And, the other thing that is important to note, too, that if someone is seeking any type of order of protection, we're able to help assist in that area. And oftentimes we're able to get through the courts, a same-day order of protection. So we'll take the heavy lifting, we'll help in that advocacy, and then hopefully we can make that much more hope-filled for someone who's seeking our services.
Heavy lifting and just a warm hug, a lot of caring involved in what you guys do. Ava, you're one of the first people that someone could talk to when they call the Family Justice Center. If someone out there is struggling or know a friend who's struggling, what should they do? And I know that can be a very difficult process to call and do that first step. Just talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, we like to meet people wherever they're at, and we understand that difficulty. And if you want to call or link with us or come in person and you want to remain anonymous, you absolutely can. You get to decide how much or how little information is provided. You get to decide as the survivor what your next steps are. Our main goal is to just provide you services, support, and the information so you can make a really informed decision.
All right, ladies, thank you so much. That phone number for the Family Justice Center is on your screen. You can call that. I'm sure you have a website as well. Do you want to throw that out there?
It's www.fjcsafe.org.
Yes.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Google can help with that as well. All right, ladies, thank you so much. Difficult topic for us to talk about, but it's an important one that a lot of people have been through, unfortunately, here in Western New York.
Yes, that's very true. Thank you.
All right.